absolutely no way. My story as well is just a wee bit, I know like I was saying, every motherhood journey is different. Leo, I love him to bits, and then last year we actually unfortunately lost his big sister while I was in labour. She was a week overdue and she passed away. So for us that was our big thing, can we meet with parents, and then it just was all taken away from us. And that was, I can't even explain how much that can impact your mental health for the mum and for the dad, a loss of a child. To come home and not have your baby. And to do this today is a massive blessing for me. Unfortunately, where we live, there is no help for mental health, and we were just very let down. Leo's now here, thankfully. It doesn't take away Francesca, but for us, it just made us want to go. Like you're saying, we just wanted to just help other families and be like, how is there nothing here for you guys? Come on, let's support each other. I know there's mums supporting mums, but dads support dads, mums support dads. Everybody should just be there to help each other.
And when you've only got each other, it's kind of like, I need help, you need help. Like, we've only got each other to help, so you kind of get into a rut of, come on, like we both need someone to support us. But sometimes when there's only two of you, it kind of, as much as you try and pull together, it can pull you apart, and I think that is tough in itself.
Definitely more, even when the health visitors come round, there's very little to do with the men. There's a lot of questions on the women, how are you feeling, if you've been feeling down, especially in the first few visits. I feel like all I was getting asked from the health visit was, how's your moods, are you coping, are you sleeping, and there was nothing, absolutely nothing about my other half's, like how he was doing or anything, which I mean luckily he was okay, but if he hadn't been, there wouldn't have been anyone to pick up on him.
You only get like a few health visits, so
yeah,
once they're over, like the low mood or whatever could hit you like a few weeks down the line. So you have all that help at the start from the midwives and health visitors, are you okay, are you this, are you that, but then as soon as they go, like you don't really have that, because you never really sit there and think, am I okay today? Like you just get on with it, don't you? And then you keep going, and then I found I kept going, and then months down the line I just hit a wall and I was like, hang on, I'm not okay. But it takes a lot to actually realise and accept I'm not okay, I need to go and see someone.
The only way to change this, I think, is to kind of speak out. Last year we had nothing, I didn't even get a health visit after I gave birth to Francesca, and I had an awful time. This time we can't get enough visits. It seems like we've learned our lesson from the way we were treated the last time, but it's sometimes a wee bit too late kind of thing, but we're grateful for it this time. And that's the only way that within where I live, that maybe the places that we felt let down with the last time, we've learned some lessons, and they do really focus in on Stephen as well, and he feels more confident within himself to speak out, because people are now acknowledging the dads as well as the mums.
I think it seems different in different areas though. It's not like it's not a national thing, and it should be. Everyone should get the same support, like the same amount of health visits and everything like that. It should be a nationwide thing. Even like the checkups, like the 9 to 12 month check and things like that. They're so different from what I've heard from in every area, and it shouldn't be. Everyone should get the exact same support.
Yes, definitely. I mean, myself and Gavin had a really similar experience to yourself. It was just before I went into labour, we lost our first daughter. And it's the same kind of thing, like we didn't get any support really after that. We didn't see a health visitor or anything. And I think in hindsight that would have been really useful. I think the only thing that's kind of still getting us through it is family and friends, and a lot of people don't have that around them.
Yeah, well, definitely. How did they get through it? How did they do it? And honestly, you're so right, and then that's how I'm so grateful for meeting other mums. Like today, I'm just so grateful that I've met you guys and we're sharing our stories. Like, it's you need the support, don't you? How do people do that alone?
I feel like this is where sometimes, obviously we've touched upon, social media can make people feel like they're not good enough, but then in other ways it's helped. Like for me, I hit my time, if you want to call it that, at 5 months when Hugo was 5 months old, and when I sat down in front of the doctor and she said to me, I think it could be a little bit of postnatal depression, I thought, 5 months later, like why now? But social media has helped me in a way that opening my mouth and speaking up, I've been able to meet so many different mums that have been able to connect to me, and then you can actually feel a little bit normal, like okay, it is normal. I'm not going insane, and it's okay to go to the doctor and speak up, because I was petrified. Every time I'd seen a doctor, I'd burst out crying because I was just so scared of opening up in case they thought I was going insane or I shouldn't have this newborn little baby. But it's completely opposite. I think the more people do open up and talk about it, the more we're going to make everybody else feel like it's okay and that they can go and do that.
It's hard to do though. You don't even know, don't you know? It's like,
It's as soon as they sort of put that name on it, like that word depression, like you straight away think, oh my god, I'm depressed, oh my god, like I'm gonna lose my baby, blah blah. But they're there to help you, and like you said, speaking to other mums can help so much, because you realise, oh, I'm not the only one that feels like this. Like, it is okay to have down days, it is okay to cry, it is okay to get upset. Like, we're all mums. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. Like, if we were happy every day, then it's not real. Like, it's okay to feel down, I think.
you don't want to be a dampener on other people's experience, don't you know? Because you're just like, well, I don't want to be that person that people avoid. Don't talk to her. Oh, no, that might rub off. I don't mean, it's hard to explain, but that's how you personally feel. You just feel like you walk into a room and people are like, oh, I don't know about her, just avoid. But when you speak out, it just feels like you're validating how you're feeling. Like, there's got to be that I feel that this is just the time to change. It really is. We need to start speaking out and helping each other, because it's just getting too scary a world now. And people are just so alone, and they shouldn't be.
I think if you dig down to where mine all came from, it was, so before I had Hugo, I had nieces and nephews I looked after all the time. I was a nursery nurse. Everybody thought I was going to be a perfect mum. Everybody said to me, you don't need any advice, you don't need any support, you're going to smash it, you're going to be amazing. And then I think it when I hit 36 weeks, we went to look around the hospital, and it kind of dawned on me that I'm going to be in one of these rooms and I'm going to be bringing a life into the world. And then that's when I broke down to my partner and I said, look, like, am I going to be perfect? Everyone's expecting me to be this amazing mum. What if I'm not? And then when Hugo was here, every day I woke up and I just thought, I need to be the best mum I can be. And that pressure on myself, like, I was my own worst enemy, because every day I was just feeling like I needed to prove to everyone that I was this amazing mum and that I didn't need any help or support. If there was a question, I didn't want to ask anyone, because I thought, you probably think you should know that already. So I think a lot of my problems were my own problems, but it was just the pressure of everyone thinking that I was going to be perfect, and I wanted to be perfect, but in reality you are perfect in your own way, but you've just got to live with, obviously, you're doing the best that you can.
That's exactly how I feel. You put so much pressure on yourself, and it is just, you get enough pressure. Why do you do this to yourself? It's like mental torture. But no, it's...
And you're not going to have a textbook baby. Like, I was the same. I had childcare qualifications. I'd looked after my nieces and nephews, but you're going to have your own experience. Like, your baby could come and they might not sleep all night. You might read a book and see, oh, my baby should sleep this many hours, but your baby's going to come and it might not. So I think, yeah, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Like, I have to do well, I have to be a good mum, I have to be amazing, but really it's not always that straightforward.